Hold on.
Did you find it?
What?
Did you find the remote?
No.
How come I can't see you?
Can you see me?
Hey,
now?
I hear somebody. I hear somebody.
It's me.
Hey! Okay, so what works for you?
What do you mean? Whatever works for you.
How'd you get on? Did you just click the link?
Oh, what works for me? Yeah, because you called me. So then I just went to that call and I clicked on it and then it said if I wanted to join. So I joined you.
Do you see me? Hey, I hear somebody. I hear somebody.
It's me.
Hey! Oh, now it's like replaying what we just talked about.
Oh, what do you mean? Whatever works.
How was work?
Just click the link. Oh, what works for me? Yeah, because you called me. So then I just went to that call and I clicked on it and then it said if I wanted to join. So I joined you. Hey, I hear somebody. I hear somebody. It's doing it again. It's me.
Why is it doing that?
Now it's like replaying.
The last time we did this, it was so smooth.
Oh, what do you mean? Whatever.
How was work?
Just click the link. Oh, what works for me? Yeah. Work was good. So then I just went.
Oh, there's Linda.
And I clicked on it and then.
Hey, Linda.
Just a second.
It's doing it again.
Why is like the last time we did this, it was so smooth.
How was work? I'm gonna hang up and then I'll come back in and see if maybe it stops.
Okay. Oh, there's Linda.
Just trying to get you on my. I've got it on the phone instead of the laptop.
How was your first day? Like your first few days back at school?
Craziness.
Yeah. Were all your kids crazy?
Sort of, yeah. But yesterday we should have had a delay and we didn't. And they've asked us for a delay tomorrow.
Hey.
They've already done it. They've already called a delay.
Yeah. Apparently, 82 is all ice. The sheet of ice.
Jeez.
I'm gonna try and get on my laptop here.
Okay. Melissa, stop doing it.
I think it's because I had two windows open.
I
I'm like, why is it repeating? Do you want to say hi?
Hi.
Hi. Did he finally get his TV program on?
He's like, Mom, turn it on. I'm like, I'm trying to figure this out.
Sigh.
Yeah, I don't know what he put on. This is Linda and Melissa.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay.
I'm glad to hear your neighbor down the street help you get out of the ditch or wherever you were stuck.
You were listening to all that, huh? So, yeah, today our tires were awful. Someone maybe trying to get on. And so I kept getting stuck out of my driveway. And then I got stuck on my, like, in front of my neighbor's yard, and I couldn't get out. Like, I shoveled and shoveled and shoveled, and I couldn't get it out. And then I finally asked this guy that lives 2 houses down from me. I've never seen him before. And I, like, walk up to ask him, and then I realized once I get up there, like, he's kind of old. And I felt so bad asking him because he was older. Anyways, but he helped me get out of the ditch, so.
That's good.
Yeah. Let's see. So it helped you guys get on once I sent you a personal invitation?
Once you called us or called me.
The invitation is what does it, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know why I'm not getting it on my laptop.
Well, last time didn't I just have you get on a link?
Yes.
I swore that's what I did. But I also haven't used it since last time, so I kind of forgot what I did. So Melissa's like been listening to me for the last like half hour. Did I say or do anything embarrassing?
No.
I'm like when you don't think anyone's there. Now I'm like, what did I do? What did I do that whole time? Okay, well, we have a few other people trying to get on.
I think it even sends it to your YouTube because it kept saying YouTube at the bottom.
Well, I'm doing it live, so it should record it and post it on the YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So, yeah. Anyways, well, they're trying to get on still. I sent them both an invite, so. Okay, tell me, how was your Christmas and stuff?
Good. Quiet, but good.
It was good.
No, see.
Oh, he wants to show you his ball.
Hey, that's very nice.
Oh. Okay, so Ashley says she can see me in YouTube, but I don't think she can talk to me. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Anyways, okay, so while I keep trying to mess with this, tell me what your Mary Kay goals are since it's a new year. Like, what are you excited to change or to do, or is there a certain position you want to move to? Like, what are your goals?
I just like to get things up and going.
Okay. So specifically, what does that look like to you?
Occasional party.
Okay, a facial and a party. Okay.
I mean, occasional.
Oh, the occasional party. Okay. So how about you, Melissa?
No.
Stop! I'm doing this.
I think for me would be the same thing. Just getting to know more. Now I have Sylvia under me. It's just getting to know more of the business and being able to help her because I'm kind of lost. I'm like, okay, where do I go? What do I do?
Okay. So kind of more of like a leadership role.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because if I'm continuing to put my name out there and share the business and people are interested because they want to,
but then I'm like, okay, well, where do I go from here? It wouldn't make sense because at this point I feel like I'm not helping her enough.
Hey, Danny.
Sorry. Look, I'll give you candy when we get back. Go watch your show quietly so I can finish, and then I'll get you a treat.
Oh, Mama.
Okay. I'll get you a treat in a little bit. Shut the door. Sorry. You're on!
Yay!
So tell me, Tanya, what your goal is for this year.
I don't know.
Well, what do you want your short-term goal to be? Okay, go out there. Shut the door.
Pay off bills?
Pay off bills. Okay. Is there a certain amount of money you want to make a week, a month? What are you basing that off of?
I don't know. I don't want to solely live off of financial aid.
Okay. Okay. So, I know Linda and Melissa know each other, but kind of introduce yourself so you guys know each other.
I'm Linda, and I teach at Franklin Middle School. I was at Washington for quite a few years. And I've just joined Mary Kay in June.
I'm Melissa. I am a para at Barge Lincoln, and I joined Mary Kay in late October, early November.
Awesome.
And we're still trying to get to know the business. Trying to figure out the ins and outs and how to get the ball rolling and figure out how to get started to, like you, make some money and pay some bills.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm Tanya. I'm a student at Central, and I just joined like a few weeks ago.
Oh, wow. Awesome.
Fun stuff. Okay. So, we're gonna kind of keep this short, but I just want to know, what do you guys feel like you need the most help with? Like, do you feel like you're stuck in a certain area, or you don't know what to do? Because I mean, all three of you are fairly new. So what, like, I guess, what does help from me look like to you? What would you like from me as your sales director?
I mean, for me, I would like to get, like, what we were trying to do. I know it's kind of hard now because it's cold and winter. The roads is still snowing. But maybe, sometime getting together so that, because we tried it. I mean, I wanted to, but the roads and stuff, maybe watching you do a facial at an actual person's, for me to be able to kind of, I guess, in my sense, it would be called like a job shadow type of stuff.
Okay.
So that I can try to learn from you and feed off of you to see, okay, well, this is how she does this type of stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, that party I saw last week, was it? That was really interesting and helpful.
So what did you think was the most helpful? What stood out to you from watching?
Just how you interact with them and, like, how well you know the product. So it tells me that I really need to look into everything and know what it does.
Okay. How about you, Linda? You came and watched me for one of them.
It was watching you interact. You pulled ideas in and information in. Was very
Okay.
Was very helpful.
Okay, so that's one of the things I will work on is booking more parties in Yakima and for those of you that are in Yakima, and letting you know when they are, because I do think that's really huge too. Our national sales director, she always talks about watching your sales director or your recruiter 3 parties. Someone's joining us. Who is it? Laura! You found us.
Finally, right?
Yeah. Well, it was my fault. It was totally my thing. Okay, this is Laura. Okay, so we kind of introduced ourselves, but Laura, tell us a little bit about you.
I'm letting him talk first.
Sorry. He wants marshmallows.
Oh, well, yeah.
Tell me you have to be quiet.
Well, can you hear me?
Tell us about you. Yes.
Okay. I'm Laura. I don't know what you need. I mean,
Laura's a previous consultant. She was a consultant a while ago, like years ago.
yeah, long time ago.
So tell us what you're most excited about this time around.
Well, I'm kind of, I'm still just, it's funny because I'm still just trying to figure out what I want to do. And, originally it was like I really just mainly wanted to, the idea of just getting a group together and just being able to encourage ladies and stuff like that. I don't know. So, I mean, that still is a motivator, but, honestly, right now, I just really like using the product.
I know, isn't that awesome?
I know, it's so funny because I'm like, I just want to get stocked up with that. Isn't that so bad?
No, it's good. I saw a quote today. It was something like, I don't love the product because I sell it. I sell the product because I love it.
Yeah.
And that's so true. It's so hard to sell something if you're not using it and you're not loving it. And so I do think where you're like, I'm just so excited to get back on the product, I think that's huge because once you get back on it and you're excited about it, it's so easy to sell it because people see that and they love that.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
okay. So there's a few things that I wanted to sorry, you can tell I'm really cute today. We're moving. Isn't that fun in the freezing rain?
Oh.
That sounds exciting. It would have been nicer if you would have moved to Yakima.
I know, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, anyways, that's why I'm so cute today. What was I gonna say? Oh, there's a few things I wanted to talk about. So, Linda did it last time, so I'm gonna kind of put her on the spot a little bit. But our national sales director, she's the number 4 national out of all Mary Kay people. So and she's earned over $11 million in commission checks. So she's like the top of the top. Okay. She did a pace setters class I think it was in November. And so what it was she did 3 consecutive Tuesdays. She did a training, and then there was a workbook that went along with it. And she gave away over $13,000 worth of prizes. Right? Crazy.
Wow.
So Linda, what did you think about the pace setters class?
What did I think about it? I thought it was very good. I think
So,
there. Oh.
Go ahead. No, you go.
No, it was beneficial. It just answered a whole lot of basic questions. We discussed some basics and things that were kind of tried and true. Things to think about, things to do.
Okay. What I love about it is she talks about she's actually doing another one in February. And she talked about she did this Voxer message on our director page, and she's like, I'm not really changing tons from last time. There's stuff I've tweaked and things. Hey, go out there. You're too loud. I'll get you marshmallows in a little bit. She's like, I tweaked some things, but it's all about the basics. There's not a million ways you can teach the basics of the business. The business is pretty simple. And so that's what the whole class is. It talks about the basics and how to really get you going. And she goes over, how to book a party, how to coach a hostess, how to sell the product. And it's from someone that's done it, and she's been really successful. So registration for that is $20. It covers your workbook. They print and ship it for you, and it covers all of the prizes. That's how she got the $13,000 for the prizes, was from people that registered. Registration ends January 18th, and I would highly suggest I think everyone should be in it. And I do think the $20 is totally worth what you get out of it. And I'm even excited because last time I learned stuff, And I know I could have put even more into it than I did. And so I'm really excited to do it again. So how many of you would be interested in that, and do any of you have questions?
I'm interested in doing it again. Going through and seeing, there was so much there that the more you hear it, you're going to pick up more as you.
Okay. Okay. How about anyone else?
Now, let me just ask, where or how is it? How is the training? Where is the training at?
Good question.
How does it work?
So she actually does it on a Google Hangout like this, and there's a live time. It's like Tuesdays at, I think last time it was Tuesdays at 5, I think. And for people that can't make the live time, she's recorded it, so you can go back and rewatch it whenever you want.
Okay.
It's very convenient, so if you're like, I can't, I work, or whatever, you can still go back in and watch the video. And then the workbook has these assignments, and there's points for each assignment. Stop. There's points for each assignment that you do, and the people that have the highest points win the prizes. And so what I like about it is it really pushes me. Like, I remember one, it was like, for every guest list that you get this week for your parties, it's like 5,000 points a guest list or whatever. And so it got me really excited to really, like, when I booked someone for an appointment, to get a guest list. Whereas sometimes I'd be like, oh, well, whatever, you know. But when you have a guest list, your party holds because you touch base with all those people. So just little things like that, or like for every person you share the business with this week, it's 5,000 points, or, you know. So it was really fun because it's like, okay, 5,000 points. I could really get a lot of points if I had 10 people just watch a short Mary Kay video, you know. So, but yeah, it's recorded, so you can go back in and watch it whenever you want. Is it something you'd be interested in, Melissa?
Yeah.
Okay. I know Tanya said she was too.
Yep.
Okay. So, and I don't know if Laura's there anymore.
Oh, I'm still here.
Okay. I'm like, your face went away, and now it's like this blurry light or something.
Yeah, it's my light. No, I'm texting on my son's phone.
Okay. What do you think about it? Is that something that would interest you?
The
class.
Okay, I'll be honest. I had to step away to grab my son's phone because I need to get a hold of my daughter. She's driving.
It's okay. Well, hopefully she gets home safe because the roads are not good.
I know. Yeah, I just found that out, so I'm trying to tell her to get home now.
So, short, brief summary. Our national sales director is doing a course. It's 3 videos you watch, and she usually does it on a Tuesday.
Right.
Videos, like, I think it's going to be 2 hours on the Tuesday night. There's a workbook that comes with it, and she goes over the basics of the business, like how to coach a party, how to book a party, how to sell the product, all that basic stuff.
Yeah, that's neat.
Okay. It's really, really helpful, and I actually was like, I wish that I had a copy of this for new consultants that sign up, because it goes over, like, everything. So, anyways, I was telling them registration's $20. It covers the printing and shipping of your workbook, and the rest of it goes in towards the prizes. And registration, so basically what you need to do, all you need to do is register, is let me know you want to do it, and then get me your $20 before January 18th. So does anyone have questions about that?
No. Not
Okay. So another thing I wanted to do real quick was get your feedback on something. So we'll see if this actually works. We'll pretend like I know what I'm doing. Can you guys see what I'm doing?
Yes.
Yeah.
You can see these pages?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So, I'm kind of fiddling around. I know all of you are kind of newer. And so I'm kind of fiddling around with what I want my new consultant training to be like, and what I want to give you guys without being super overwhelming. And so I got this from another director, and I'm kind of piecing things from what she did, because I don't want to use the whole thing, because I feel like it's a little overwhelming. But what would you guys think about doing if I gave you something like this, even all of you guys to do? So, like, what it does is it talks about, it gives you little different checklist things, and then it shows you what your prize will be once you complete the task. So, you know, one of them is complete 15 practice makeovers in your first 2 weeks. The other one is Stop. The other one is like book 10 appointments and you'll get your calculator and money bag. Like, what do you guys think about something like this? Is that something you would like? Is it exciting to you? Motivating? What do you think?
Yeah, I think it would be motivating only because it's like, okay, it's something reachable.
Okay. Anybody else?
Yeah, I think it would be all right.
I think in my case it'd be the whole challenge. Oh my goodness, she's challenging us to do this. Now I need to do it.
Okay, anybody else? What do you, I mean, is that something that you're like, it's okay, or is it something that's like, yeah, do it?
Well, if it's more information, then it's more information, then the challenge is along with it. I mean, having that information is always good.
Okay. So you're saying, like, with the task, it says more information on how to do it or how to go about it?
I guess, is it just tasks, or is there information as well?
It's mostly tasks, but like one of them that I really like is attend 5 consecutive weekly meetings. You know, and you get something just for going. But there's also this checklist too, like wait a second. Like make a list of 30 people you know to facial. Figure out what you want to do about inventory if you want to get anything. Have 3 women listen to the marketing plan from a video. I mean, so they're all fairly simple things, but at the bottom of the thing, she gives booking scripts too. So like for the one where it's like book 10 appointments, there's booking scripts that come along with it. So I mean, you guys can tell me too if you think it's super lame or you think it won't be helpful. It's been a while since I've been a new consultant, and so I'm wondering what seems most helpful for you guys, because I want you to know what to do without having me needing me to, always tell you, because then you can go at your own pace.
Right. I think
Does that make sense?
checklist would be very helpful.
Okay.
I like the checklist idea. My only problem is, as you know, I'm completely shy, and that's what I have to work on.
Okay. So it's not necessarily that you couldn't do it, but you have some other things that you need to work on that might hold you back from doing it?
Yeah, and trying to find people that want to.
Okay.
Right.
Anybody else have any feedback?
I think it can be really beneficial. That's probably not where I'm at personally, like, just the amount of time and stuff, but I think in itself, I think it's a good idea.
Okay. Okay, so maybe I'll post this to our Facebook thing and then see who wants to give it a try and give me your feedback on what you think. But like we talked about, the beauty of Mary Kay is you do it at your own pace. So you know what is best for you.
And essentially, the way it works is the more you work at it, the more money you get.
Right.
So if you're at a plateau and don't do anything, well, then you won't make any money. So.
Right.
So
Hey.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I agree. I think obviously it's going to be a mix of go at your own pace kind of thing.
Yeah.
But what would do you guys like, okay, besides the fact that it took forever to get this working tonight, is this something that you would like to do more often? Because I know, especially some of you that are in Ellensburg, because we meet in Yakima, I know some of you can't get away or the roads are bad or whatever. Is this something that you guys like to kind of sit and actually just talk about things, or what's your feedback on something like this, doing this maybe like once a week?
Considering I'm a single parent and I can't get to Yakima once a week, this is better for me, but that's just me.
Okay. I mean, I know Melissa and Linda, they're like hardcore meeting goers, which I love. So I wouldn't want you to stop going to the meeting, but maybe if I did do this, if you wanted to chime in, you could.
Yeah, and I think it would be because like my sister-in-law Sylvia, that's in Oregon, it'd be really hard for her to get to our meetings, of course. So I think it would benefit her once she gets into it more for her to be able to do something like this, and maybe we can share what we went through in the meeting.
Yeah, and I think it'd be good for her to be in something with you too, with both of us.
Yeah.
Because she wants, like I said, once you become a leader, they do what you do. And so if she sees and hears you talking about what you're doing, that's going to get her excited too. So, okay. What else was I going to say? Go potty. Do you guys have any questions about anything else?
No.
I don't have any questions.
Okay. So I think I'll kind of get some of this new consultant stuff ready and going. Do all of you have Voxer, the app?
I do.
Melissa and Linda do.
Yeah.
Laura does too. Do you, Tanya?
What is it?
It's an app on your smartphone. It's like a walkie-talkie thing.
What's it called?
Voxer, like boxer, but with a V.
I will in about 5 minutes.
Okay. So, how would you guys feel about if I have a unit Voxer group set up, which I need to add a few of you that are newer into there, but how would you feel about commenting maybe even just once a day? Yeah, that's it. Just like it, and it can be whatever. It doesn't mean that you have to be having a party every single day, but like, oh, today I gave out my business card, or even for Tanya, like, oh, today I saw this really cute lady at the mall, and I was too scared to talk to her. You know what I mean? Like, because sometimes just saying what you're feeling, and then having
that means I have to go to Yakima. There's no mall here.
having some of us be able to give you some feedback too. Like, what would you guys think about doing something interactive on like a daily basis to just say what you're doing?
I might forget. I mean, I don't know if I'd be able to, but
Okay. Okay. What about Laura and Melissa? What do you think?
Yeah, I don't mind doing it.
Okay.
I probably, honestly, I was gonna say I probably not every day. I just with stuff going on here, I don't think I would. I think every day would be. That'd probably be just. I don't know if I'd have much to offer.
Okay. Well, so I'll put you in the group and then comment, like, seriously, anytime you have, like, a question or even, like, you get scared to do something, like, get on there and tell us, because it's once you tell us, what's going on, then we can offer you, like, oh, I did that once, it was kind of scary, but, like, this is what the result was or whatever. So one of the last things I want to show you is if you go on to your Mary Kay In Touch page, okay, under events, we have an event coming up in March, and I just want to let you know about it so that you can kind of prepare and do what you need to in order to get there. So if you go to events and you go to special events 2016, it will pull up this page. Career Conference is our next event. It's in March. It's in Tacoma. And let's see what the dates are. I want to say it's March 11th and 12th. Because I think we're week 1. And registration is $95, okay? That's why I'm telling you this in advance. So if you're like, I'm going, I need to sell the product to get there, I want you to just know how much it is. So registration's $95. And then we'll group into, we'll all stay in the same room so we can split, like, room fees and stuff. But honestly, in my opinion, if you want to move up in your Mary Kay business, making these Mary Kay events is, like, a huge, huge deal. And so I would highly suggest going. And it's really fun, and it's kind of a fun. It's a one night. You stay for one night, but it's very beneficial. So, do you guys have questions about this at all?
Nope.
I don't.
Okay. I just want to let you know so you know that it's coming up, so it's not all of a sudden March like 10th, and you're like, oh crap, I forgot about that. So, anyways, that's coming up. And
So you're attending for sure.
me?
Yes.
Well, I would be 100% in. I'm kind of wishy-washy because my baby's due March 23rd, and it's
That's
like a week before. So depending on how it goes, I'm planning on going, but I told my husband he has to come with me just in case I go into labor.
I'm not sure I can go. I have a final on March 11th.
Okay. So just know that's coming up.
Okay.
And yeah, I think that's kind of mostly what I have for you guys. So, at any point during the week, I know like Laura and Tanya, especially because you guys are like brand new. I want to sit down with you two and figure out, what we can do to help you get going. Linda, I want to help you get a party, booked. And Melissa, we have some stuff to do too. So, feel free to like call me or text me or Vox me or whatever, and we'll kind of get you going. And it always does help me too if you can let me know, like, okay, this is where I'm at, this is what I need. Like, like how Laura's saying, like, with as much time as I have, I don't have time to do all of that, which is fine because she's working this around her own schedule and her family and her business, which all of you are doing. And so, this is just an example. If I was Laura, maybe I would Vox me and say, okay, so I have like literally 3 hours this week that I can do any Mary Kay stuff. Like, can you help me figure out what I should do? Like, you can do stuff like that, and I'll help you figure it out. But it does help me when I have an idea, more of an idea of what you guys are working with. Like what your schedule's like and how much time you have and what you want to do. So, kind of think about those things, and then we can kind of go from there. Sound good?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think I might set up a time to do this once a week. I don't know what time, but maybe I'll try to pick a day that we just do it. And for those of you that aren't able to attend the Yakima meeting, you can join. And then if you even do go to the Yakima meeting and you want to join, you can too. So, and I'll have it a little bit more organized next time.
Thank you.
So it moves along fast. So, okay. Anyone have any last minute questions or anything?
Nope.
Okay. Awesome.
I did want to say, you know how I've been sharing that one video with everyone pretty much? That is actually a really, really good video. So even sometimes I'll watch it and she gives me more motivation. Hey, I need to do this. I want to get to her level. I want to do what she's doing. So even for us that are already in the business, it's still a beneficial video.
It's the Amy Kemp one, right? The blonde hair?
Yes.
Amy Kemp.
Yeah. So, and I still have to follow up with 2 of your ladies. I wasn't able to call her today because I got stuck in the snow. So, I will call them tomorrow. And I will post the video in case you have no idea what she's talking about. I'll post that on our Facebook page so you can watch it. It's short. It's like 15 minutes. And Tanya, I never heard back from your lady about her phone, so.
Okay.
So text her and tell her to text me when she's available.
Okay.
Okay. Awesome. Well, thanks, guys, for taking the time and being super with me.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll be in touch. Thanks, guys.
Nice meeting you guys.
You guys too.
Bye.